dear Savior's birth. Oh, holy night, the fire slowly dying, and here we lay on the snow-covered earth. Hear the angels sing from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine. Oh, holy night, the moonlight guides us onwards along the road to the manger where he lays. Oh, holy night, the silence slowly wanders. It walks alone down the snow-covered lane. Hear the angels sing from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine. Hear their voices ring from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine. Hear the angels sing from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine. Hear their voices ring from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine.
All right. Still no George. Fantastic. All right, babies. Oh. Should at least turn the screen on so you can see the other guys. Oh shit, that's all zeros. Uh-oh. Well, that screen obviously doesn't look right, guys. That's clear. That's clear. You're not wrong. Let's just straight pause that. Hey guys! Ooh, there's too many me's on the screen. That's because that's where Jordan's supposed to be. I don't know if Jordan knows that we're going at 7. Ooh, my mistake. My mistake. As most things are. So, we're going to hang out. I mean, I guess at very least I can, while we're waiting here, I can reframe Tyler better. Let's see. Let's do that. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Eventually. Let's do this, so I'm at least not on there twice. And, let's do one of these. Fuck that cane. Yeah. Anytime the voice goes up, things are going just fine. It's just everything's great. This is all good. Jordan, please show, Jordan. Yeah. So I was running a little late yesterday, as I am oft one to do. So I rushed to make sure I got these folk prompts at least, and we were gonna do all the rest of it later, all the intro description-y stuff, and I literally just finished writing that about 10 minutes ago. But I don't know the last time Jordan was on, so I don't know if he knows that we're doing 7 now, and I just sort of threw that at you guys when I sent the link. Oh yeah, it's at 7, in case you don't know. Because I'm a great producer and host of programs. Oh, wait. Oh, there he is. I should have known. That's just his customary timing. There he is. You know what? Stay sideways. You should stay. Yeah, stay landscape like that. There you are. You're turned. Hey, Jordan. Don't you dare talk to me while you're muted. Don't you dare.
Have to speak. Done speak.
We live in a world that has been dealing with Zoom telecommuting for 2 years almost. We can know
Jitsi Meet. It's the open source alternative.
Oh, okay. Either
it's
way,
not subject to man-in-the-middle attacks.
God damn it.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't know.
I don't either. So
I don't know either. But
also, don't use Zoom because I don't have any friends or reason or job or whatever. So.
Oh, Jordan, we have to read.
What is this? What is going on? Turn this up, down. Who's it?
Actually, you might not know. Hold on, here. I'm here now. I can uncover this. Hi there.
There it is. I was talking to something else.
I'm just a logo. I'm just a logo now, Jordan. I'm just a logo. I don't know if you know, and I may have mentioned this the last time you were on. I think I did. That you've become shorthand for a handful of people. As Poor is saying in the chat, is it okay? Is it okay? Which I know I do it anytime.
That was a good bit. That was funny.
Is it okay?
Is it okay? What was that about?
I can't remember. I think it was, and I think that was first show. It was. Oh, you were asking if you could do 2 poems.
Oh, is it okay?
Is it okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Dougie.
So we love you here, Jordan and Tyler, and you are
also. Yeah, may I interdict? That was
may I interdict? Yeah.
The
only problem with that one is I think that might have gotten lost to a bad recording. So the people that were there know may I interdict, but I think that was one of our classic failed recordings. But this is, and unfortunately we lost Ali Rubin to some issues this evening. So this is the 2 of us. But you know what? These are pretty much my 2 favorite people to do this gosh darn show. So couldn't ask for more, except one more person. But aside from that, like physical numbers, you could not ask for more in terms of the caliber of contributors. Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
A lot of. How are you?
I'm okay. You know what? I always do that every time. I make it a clusterfuck when throwing out single reply question to multiple people. Oh, it's a different angle this time. We're not looking at the bookcase. Okay.
I know this. It's it's a little. You got me off guard. I don't like to show the books on my shelf because it'll get me in trouble.
I'm not sure how, but Jordan, how are you? How are you, sir?
I'm here. Hold on. You got a dog. There he is.
Oh man! Now it's dog time. Now it's even. Better.
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Got the dog here.
Good.
A lot of the songs are coming through, so that's just an amazing experience. And
a lot of the songs or the psalms? What's going
the
on?
The psalms, yeah, that too.
They're coming through.
They're coming through. They were recorded. Okay. I got a problem with this guy though. He's a little too hefty, and
no.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Hey. Hey.
Oh. Can you have a hefty hound? Isn't that just a natural
hefty hound?
Isn't that just natural state? Aren't they just?
You said that's a Netflix show?
No, I'm saying isn't that just like their natural state? Aren't they just normally just a chonky boy? Aren't those?
This guy is ridiculous. This breed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim Martell was telling me her beagle was 90 pounds.
Oh wow.
This one's gonna get up there.
Yeah, they eat. They're a very food motivated breed.
Aren't we all? Aren't we? So very food motivated. Well, good to see you. And I'll ask you guys again later. This is just our up top banter. Love you guys. And Tyler, you're doing okay in front of that yard sale that never seems to sell.
Yep, these are the leftovers. Yeah, no, everything is good.
Yeah,
I wish I had anything to report.
That's all right. Everybody gonna be good with the season. I know it's already shaping up to be weird for me, but everybody else gonna be good with the. Everybody enjoy Christmas, you guys?
No, a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure to enjoy something. Some of the best Christmases I had were when I'm alone. Like there's no pressure.
All right.
Get a burrito, drink some whiskey.
Christmas burrito. Sure.
Praise Jesus.
Jordan, are you a holidays person?
Devout consumerist, and
yeah,
really love this time of year to
see
the successes or shortfalls of our supply chain, and just really I question the employees at the Target about their out of stocks and and their displays, when they have them taken down, when they put them up. That's just my favorite time of the year. I just love it. CVS in particular, they're my favorite. They're my favorite, CVS.
Really?
Because, they get into the holiday spirit more than anybody. They're there. They're leading the way. So
I guess
I can make a full meal out of a CVS. I can make a full night, everything. A great night. Great gifts. They got coffee warmers, coffee cup mug warmers. I love those.
Oh, aren't those aren't those basically the exact same thing, just repackaged of the candle warmers? So it's essentially the same device. It's just it's a hot plate that you put a mug on, but you also they have them for the jar candles that you just put them on there, and that way they're not burning, but they're releasing the scent. So
seems like a prison invention, just like a cup-sized hot plate.
Yeah, smuggle a tin cup back into the cell and make your own prison soup.
Have yourself a holiday.
Oh, don't want to think about prison nog.
Oh, prison dogs.
Oh boy. All right, guys, it's 10 after. I think we've vamped enough. Thank all of you for being in the streams. Got a good one for you. I mean, I'm not going to put them on the spot, but you know, just the track.
No, I didn't. I really failed this time, Jesse.
Damn it!
Throw me out.
All right.
Throw me. Good thing we got Tyler Kinney. Like clean up. Okay.
All right, everybody, lower your expectations by actually 2/3 now, since we don't have Allie. So it's all on Tyler right now, and he'll tell you generally that he didn't bring it either. So that's the beauty of that's the beauty of these two. They
What
really
you pay for.
they lower the bar for you, and then they hit you with the whammo.
Then they hit you. With it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's do the thing, shall we?
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various
2.
potentially
Well, there were
comedic
3.
takes
That
on
doesn't-
several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
Welcome to Stab. I didn't write anything up front for the top again. Here we go. Let's meet tonight's panel. Our first panelist has a beagle that's pushing 90 pounds. It's Stab show favorite, the wonderful Jordan Gannon.
Oh, hello. I'm not on mute, am I?
No,
Okay.
you're doing good. And our second panelist, wants to know what it'll take to put you in this lamp today. It's another Stab show favorite. It's Tyler Kinney.
Hi.
Oh, you guys. He'll throw in a bulb. Multi-switch. You just click it.
CFL.
And I'm your host, Jesse Jones. Still doing my best to be better than I am. Welcome to the Stab Show. It's that kind of self-deprecation that really always sets this show apart from no other comedy shows. Everybody that does comedy hates themselves. Let's meet tonight's panelists a little more in depth. Hey, Jordan and Pupper. They found the camera. There you go. Right
Hey
down,
there.
Right down the barrel.
Yeah, this is Body. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking.
Oh, all right.
Good
well,
evening.
that conversation's over then.
That's what I learned in my speech class.
Well, I mean, it seems like you haven't, but I always like to ask if you have. You've been doing anything interesting since last you came through here, Jordan? Anything fun?
Yeah, a lot of things interesting happened recently.
Oh, yeah?
I've been farming a lot and just working the land. Yeah.
It's good.
So letting
That's
the
good.
grass back and offering the cuttings to the fire.
Mm-hmm. That's good. It's good to have those skills because society could fall at any minute if we're lucky. And
We're lucky.
if we're lucky, we got to get back to simpler times.
Simpler times.
I
I have
mean-
a lot of that stocked up.
Sure. That's
Not
the
good. I don't drink beer
yeah.
anymore.
That's
I lied. I just had a Modelo not 12 minutes ago. What a terrible man I am. I just lied to you, man. About the most grievous thing. It's a problem.
no.
Uh,
I do
no,
have
it's
trust issues, and you're not helping. Yeah, simpler times. That's the Trader Joe's brand.
that's the
isn't it?
Trader Joe's
Yeah.
brand. Yeah, no, I don't have that stocked up.
Yeah.
You know, people say in the time of an apocalypse, like stock up on little bottles of like Crown Royal or something, use them to barter.
Actually.
I don't get it. You know, like I think people will know that you're the guy who has those and then just come raid your house. So you
Yeah.
also have to be the guy who's stocked up on guns and ammo. You know, just it's a
Yeah.
cascade of like you're bringing the worst case scenario to you
And
because
where-
you want to
yeah.
LARP.
Where does it stop? You have to
Yeah.
stock up to protect your stockpile that you've stocked up. Yeah, it's just civilization might as well not fall.
Right, that's the better case scenario, right? But
I don't know. As crazy as it would be, I would love to just see the chaos of nobody being able to do anything for themselves and trying to survive because none of us know the inner workings of anything around us. It would be anarchy. So, could be fun. Then I'll
yeah, no, I think so.
become a
Yeah, that-
warlord or something.
I mean, yeah,
You got to find joy where you can in the apocalypse. Is all I'm saying, Jordan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you can't,
no.
if you can't enjoy people watching during the apocalypse, then I mean, you got to find it where you can. All right. Well, this took a predictable turn. Thank you, Jordan. Tyler, hey there. Hi there. How are you?
Hi. How you been?
I've been all right.
That's
Which is
good.
a weird thing to say, but yeah, I've been all right. How?
Turned it right around.
Sorry. Yep. God damn it. I can't say something positive without undercutting it. I take my knees out every time. I've been fantastic. It's the best time ever. I fart fireworks. Tyler, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't complain.
Oh, good. Good.
You know, breathing oxygen.
Sure. That's the first step.
Yeah, in my basement. There's a mouse infestation.
Oh, no.
So I'm not touching anything.
Sure.
And I bought humane mouse traps
Mm.
that were made in a factory with suicide nets. You gotta look out for those mice.
Sure. Yeah.
What's the humane kind?
It's like a box. They walk in, and then it locks them, and then you just shake it real hard. No, no, you let them out. I think.
Oh, you can let them out.
Yeah,
I got you.
let them out into the garbage disposal. Okay.
Yeah, and clearly they understand the pact that has been made, and and they don't return. And you can summon them with a whistle anytime you need them to dress you for a ball. So I've thought about those sorts of taking care of things nicely, not neck snapping with a peanut butter deception. But I don't know which is right.
A great cover band, though. Peanut Butter Deception.
Oh yeah.
All the hits from the psychedelic 60s.
Yeah. They started as a jam band, and then they realized, well, we might as well just cover jam bands. It pays. All right, guys. We've already lost a follower. Let's get going. Every time. Let's get into the program, shall we? Let's. It's segment 1. That's where we start. It'd be weird if we did anything else. I could go A. Maybe we'll go alpha instead of numeric going forward. Who knows? It's going to be a new year in a couple weeks. Does that matter to anybody? Probably. I'm going back to this. Segment 1, it's reorganization. School doesn't really prepare us for the outside world. It's just a 13-year minimum security prison sentence for children. But we still need a way to tell just how these convicts are doing in comparison to one another. And that's where grades come in. But when A, B, C, D, and F are too obscure, we break things down further to fucking decimals, and they're in late tonight's acronym GPA, or grade point average. That dreaded 0 to 4-ish number that you agonize over in the last 4 years of your stay in STIR. But let's forget about what the world thinks GPA means, and instead, how about you give me who or what else GPA might stand for or represent to you, Jordan Gannon. Let's hear your GPA.
GPA stands for, well, I'm going to give you the reading after this,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Sure.
Gas per ass. Not a fart tax.
Mhm.
In the future, transhumanists and posthumanists have demanded that we refer to fellows not as humans, as this would discriminate against non-human life, nor again as persons, as that would discriminate against those who do not identify with the mass or body of a human being. Nor again was bodies acceptable as a term for who could be so droll as to assert that the embodied in any way pertains to what is essential. Even alas, the term human being was too much, as it discriminates against those who are human becoming. After much probing and deep penetrating analysis, the term ass was thought most fitting, referring to the most hardworking and most AI recognizable portion of one's existence. This was easy given the amount of time future denizens spend webcamming their asses. Conservatives, of course, hesitated, but soon the debate amongst themselves centered on how they would decide which ass is juiciest, which prompted those on the left to declare, not unfairly, that this was a proxy for race. Tucker Carlson, dumbfounded, stares at the camera. How can ass juiciness be a proxy for anything at all? In any case, all that aside, every ass is taxed up itself. As investment in certain clean energy technologies requires heavier investment in outsourced fossil fuels, natural gas prices become the principal stand-in metric for taxing the individual ass as a measure of estimated carbon use for any given ass. Therefore, GPA, gas per ass, becomes a very convenient term.
Obviously. Oh, I learn something new every day. Or every visit from Jordan, more accurately. No, it's a good metric. I like, what was it, the human becoming. That's human beings, sure. They've already begun. They've become. But what about the human becoming? Oh man, when does that term inject itself into the pro-life movement? We have to protect the human becoming. The rights of the human being are nothing compared to... Okay, I got it. I see where Thank you, Jordan. GPA. Tyler, let's then hear, yours, GPA.
GPA stands for Goose Poop Affirmations. And these are the statements of positivity that you say to yourself while you're trying to enjoy your day at the park. Yes, everything is covered in goose shit, but it's okay. The sun is shining, you've got wine and cheese, and you have a picnic blanket protecting you and your food from the wet green disease vector that's literally everywhere around you. Just throw your shoes away on the way back to your car. It's a park. This is what people do. They stomp around a goose toilet on their day off. Life is good.
Oh,
The end.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm not. Oh, bye, Jordan. I wouldn't say I'm an avid golfist, but when I have gone, it's nothing but clomping around in goose shit. It's just a couple hours.
And you have to ignore it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Like you're just like, oh, this is great.
At first, we're trying to navigate. We're trying to negotiate the the goose pelted terrain, but at some point you just have to give up and yeah, go through more shoes that way. Thank you, Tyler. McKinley Park, yeah, shit's everywhere. And they're just, I mean, now I've come to terms. I did one morning out, I did drill a goose right in the head with a ball. And he got up and flew away with his head dangling. I felt very bad then, but you know what? In retrospect, fuck that guy. I probably stepped in his shit. Fuck that guy. And with that wonderful image, segment 2, it's Bootleg It. If you want to make it big in the business of show, you have to leave your pride in Van Nuys. Originality, schmality. What we want is a riff on a popular property. Change a character's name, just barely. Make a wizard a witch boy, whatever. Just tweak it ever so, and the low-rent streaming services will knock down your door for that sweet, sweet content. By the way, Crackle, still the same number. You can call us anytime. And so this is how it goes in Bootleg It, where we ask you to take these world-renowned properties and give us your dollar store, flea market, bargain bin, knockoff, counterfeit, or bootleg version of each of them. I realize you guys didn't have that description, and it was referring to like holidays, so that might have been confusing. But like I said, I was late yesterday. So we're looking for bootlegs 111-222-333. You guys know how it works. It's segment 2. It's the standard format. We're gonna start.
What?
Oh no. Oh, was there confusion, Jordan?
Yeah, I thought it was just one of these.
Okay. Well, that's why I specifically say, in the parenthetical, give me just one of each of these 3 titles. That's okay. That's okay, Jordan. This is gonna be a tight 25-minute show. This is fine. That's okay.
Let's see yours here.
Well, Jordan, then I'm looking forward to which of these three you decided to take on. But how about, since in theory, Tyler did all three of them. Let's start with Tyler's first. Oh, no. Tyler also did not. That
No,
looked,
no,
okay. That looked belied. Okay. All right. Then let's hear. Yeah. Tyler, let's hear your first. Your bootleg of Catcher in the Rye.
It's incel at the coffee shop, and it's a neon sign that the baristas can activate to alert patrons when there's a brooding man in the corner reading a pretentious American novel in the hopes that some imaginarily perfect woman will approach them and beg them to give their unique criticism on the classic. But this never happens, so he just drinks too much coffee and pisses a lot, looking down at his withering dick, resenting it more each time.
Oh, you fucker. Why have you done this to me? All right. Okay. How do we do this? You know what? Let's just do it, and then Tyler will double dip. So Jordan, I'm intrigued as to which of the three you decided to bootleg. Let's hear whichever bootleg you have, Jordan Gannon.
Top Gun.
Okay. Top Gun.
Top Guns.
Oh,
Shows the. I just wrote a new movie. This is a different. I think I did a different assignment, but
it's
you
every,
know, I don't
however
care.
everybody does this is the right way. Just know that. So let's hear it.
So, Top Guns shows the romance of two Air Force ROTC officers at community college who fall in love over their mutual love of having no qualities whatsoever, being men who one day take their passion for playing one virtual game for hours on end to another one that, much like Ender's Game, but without any character development, results in real-world attacks, drone strikes, and murder of innocent or non-innocent civilian or non-civilian, citizen or non-citizen, enemy or non-enemy, bug or non-bug combatants. The two men do have a shared romance with an algorithm. There is, however, no love triangle. All their needs are met with equanimity and peace, and the men do not need to show bravado or intense competitive spirit to determine who will gun first or supportively, as they are happily too busy getting a credential in management of non-workers who dutifully play their part to pay other non-workers their service as bureaucratic, logistical, not to mention mental and spiritual impediments to whatever it is that could possibly give purpose or motive to a human life.
Oh, you know what? Nobody else, Jordan, nobody else ends on a comma like you do. Just sitting here wanting, expecting, needing more, but no, that was it. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Top Guns. See, it was the equivalent of 3. So you did the work. You did the work, clearly. Thank you, Jordan. So now we got a double dip of Tyler, and you're gonna kind of ruin the surprise of the third one, since Jordan chose the third one. But let's go back to number 2. Tyler, let's hear your bootleg of The Good Place.
Kristen Bell Hell. It's a level of hell in a pop culture update of Dante's Inferno, and you would think someone with her bone structure would be a pleasant person to spend eternity with, but this shampoo model with a wine mom's voice trying to sell mediocre jokes to you in a void is a specific kind of hell that makes you wish she just had horns and a tail. Just pitchfork my balls or something, because I can't listen to your fucking voice anymore, Kristen.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
she's in that show, right?
I'm not sure.
I was watching your face. I was like, "Oh shit, is that the wrong lady?"
I watched the entire thing, and I couldn't name anybody in the cast except Ted Danson. So, I mean, I liked it for the most part. It's nice. All right. And it feels like we need to breathe a little bit. Don't want to rush
Still
into.
do that?
Just I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm trying to improve.
Breathing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
you guys still do that?
Do you still do that? That went out like 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gave it up.
just gave it up.
Saves
No,
time.
it's for suckers. Wim Hof, all this? Come on.
Just wheeze once in the morning real hard. get through my day.
Just get in that morning wheeze and I'm off. 3 energy drinks before 10 a.m. Let's live. All right. That was distraction enough to let it feel like Jordan had just done one. Now, finally, let's get to Tyler's third, which you may recognize from Jordan's first and only. Tyler, let's hear your bootleg Top Gun.
It's a lot like his, but dumber. So
Okay.
Top Gun bootleg is bottom shelf pew pew dudes. It's a web series about Dale and Dave, the guys that guard the gate to the hangar where they keep the F-16s. They banter about what kind of used motorcycle they bought with their enlistment bonuses, and they fantasize about being the guys who guard the actual door to the hangar where they keep the F-16s. The season finale is a cliffhanger where the Top Gun guys pass by and flash their credentials to the bottom shelf pew pew dudes. Wow, those guys are so cool. Cool. Wow, those guys are so cool, Dale says to Dave for accidentally firing his rifle into a golf cart. Will Dale lose his post? Will Dave get that 1999 Honda Nighthawk? You just got to like and subscribe to find out.
Oh, Jordan attacking the camera. I was confused. Oh, thank you guys. Why did it have to be a web series? It's the lowest form of entertainment. Why am I attacking web series now? What is wrong
You say
with me?
on Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy that regularly has been doing shit to 6 people for 2 years. What do I know? Clearly nothing.
Because you're trying to get your SAG card on a web series.
Oh, okay.
You hire the one guy who has SAG, and then you try to get Taft Hartley in. You're like, hey, this is a project with the union actor, and I'm in it with him, and so now I can show that. And so there's a little bit of the grift in it,
Sure.
not just like, hey, we have a pure sketch that we want to show the world.
Yeah.
This is comedy, right? This is the meaning of content creation, right?
Like a
Come on
vampire.
now, come on.
Content creation.
One episode. That's it. That's all we do. One episode.
What? Stay, like, and subscribe for more.
Yeah,
There's
tune
never
in.
any more.
Tune in next week. Episodes 2 through 9. No, never. It never shows up. All right, guys.
I'm working on the rough cut, man. I'm just, like,
Yeah, just
gonna lie to myself about that for the next 6.5 months.
there's 15 videos on this channel, and 14 of them are production updates. Guys, it's coming. I just figured out this new program. Gonna change all the effects. This is gonna be great.
Just need my stepdad's check to clear.
I've been calling EDD every day, all week, for the last couple months. As soon as they tie up whatever the fuck's going on with that, I've got back benefits. It's going to pay for itself. I'm going to be living on that for like a year. Segment 3, guys. Campaign trail. Politics are easily the worst thing humanity has ever unleashed upon itself. It just is. And if you don't believe me, I have a $300 million Super PAC funded campaign to convince you how dumb and wrong you are. And so, in Campaign Trail, we ask you to hit the proverbial campaign trail to woo voters for your candidate in their particular races for the following posts, positions, and platforms. These two wound up being very similar. I had a buffer in the middle. Doesn't matter. Ruby Rubin. Yeah, I combined it. That's her. She's got her own celebrity. They've got their own celebrity name. Jordan. None of that mattered. What matters is you are candy corn running for a position in the Christmas hard candy dish.
Hey, settle down. I said settle down. I'm talking. Yes, it's time for this dish to have a change in politics. Many here resolutely support candocracy. But what shall this mean? Why should we prefer it to aristocandocracy? I suggest to you monarchic anarcho-candialism. Perhaps for a people such as ours, no other form of government is possible. Of candy and by candy and for candy. When I was young, governance was a different matter. We were unified in many more ways than we find ourselves here. My people came into the world shouting, candy corn, candy corn, candy corn, in a bag at $1 Dollar General for 77 days. And before that time, only a few of us claimed to have recollection of the before time, before the so-called Great Culling. We were unified in nature and intent then. I myself have no pretense that we can govern ourselves as we governed ourselves then. We were slaves then in a stranger's land. Now we are strangers of diverse type and flavor, and being of different hardness, sweetness, and size. What shall we measure to elect the most representative? And yea, candy, what holds sway over each other? Is there a sword by which we may quell the masses that do not support you? Nay, there is no whip, there is no goad. It is by energetic vibration. Alas, by propaganda of crinkly candy wrap, sweet scent, and proportionate shape and color, that we shall see and hear the claims to rule by any who would here challenge my naked supple body for the throne. So here we're called to yet another election. Yet is this election really legitimate? And is our media really free? I've heard it said that there is already a council of secret members who have a quorum to overturn any result we have here. The Secret 12, they call themselves. We are left asking, who is a part of the 12? Are you Cinnamon Candy? What about you, Choking Hazard Butterscotch? Are you part of the 12? You say that this secret quorum is the key to candocracy. You who say this are either naive or stupid or both. This is not rule by candy, but tyranny of the mind. Let he who is overcome with erotic desire for the tyranny of candy come and feast upon my elect body, neither too hard nor too soft, neither too sweet nor sour. Let my flesh be the succor of the gods, and the monarchy be established by me or by the gods. If ye challenge me in the open. I know it's you, Peppermint. Come at me and test your hardness. Your people will be picked clean from this dish long before my kind are culled from this earth. I will rule here long after you've dissolved into nothingness in the stomachs of your enemies.
God damn it. It's the passion that's brought to this.
It's an erotic desire for tyranny.
There's a naked, supple body. What are you hiding beneath those wrappers? I'm exposed to all of you.
Who is part of the 12?
Root Beer Barrel, are you a part of the 12? Jelly-filled hard candy. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I'm reminded. I am a lover of Christmas hard candy, but that all came from the dish at our great grandmother's, just one great grandmother's house. It's just I don't know. There's something about it. It's and who's to say that if left out long enough, candy corn doesn't eventually belong there? But I'm sorry. So good. Oh, ribbon candy. Yeah, fucking ribbon candy.
Ribbon candy. Well, what is part of a Christmas candy dish? It's the peppermint.
There's peppermint. Definitely the cinnamon discs.
Yeah.
A root beer barrel might sneak in there. It's those. Oh, and I would I would get like from Law's folks like in Maryland. They would bring these bags of these hard candies because they knew I liked them. Yeah, the weird striped. Are they all black licorice flavored? Yeah, they kind of are. And the weird ones with the jellies inside. I don't know. Oh,
The strawberry ones in the little wrapper that looks like a green.
yeah.
Do those come in?
I think
Those
that counts. Yeah.
I was recently at CVS
Mm.
and I bought some for my nephew. The whole bag. He bought the whole bag.
Nice.
Well, I bought it for him.
Well, sure. Oh man, now I want hard candy. What have I done to myself? Thank you, Jordan. So good, as expected. Spice drops. I like buttermints too. Buttermints are good.
Buttermints?
Yeah. Not familiar.
Butterscotch. Is that a butterscotch? Or is that different?
No, it's like the chalky little pillow shaped
Diner.
Yeah. Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Leaving a diner mint, right?
Things, yeah, basically.
Diner mint.
Is it?
Pretty much.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and then the weird peppermints that just sort of dissolve, like the
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of.
yeah. That's what
Yeah.
reminded me of that. Okay. All right. This has been too long a stroll down Candy Lane.
Welcome to Candy Chat.
Go ahead, callers. Chime in with your favorite hard candy.
I love a misogynist like AM DJ Candy Chat. Any women want to call in?
This broad probably likes that rock candy bullshit on a stick. Get out of here. Get back
Your
to the
call's
kitchen.
been aborted. That was an actual Rush Limbaugh bit.
Oh, God.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh.
Anyway, bringing it up. Bringing it up.
Pitch rest his soul. Let's head back out on the trail for a somewhat similar campaign, but probably very different. Tyler Kenny, you are a leftover Thanksgiving turkey running for a second week in the fridge.
This is a very special prompt because I made turkey chili and I was like, oh, is it bad? And then I like Googled it and I'm like, do I feel sick? And
I don't know how long turkey is supposed to be okay. I don't know.
I do.
Oh, well, there we are.
Way a couple days ago. Anyway, let's do this.
Oh.
My fellow Americans,
Mhm.
the night is long and your appetite is endless. Has not the Tupperware lid condensation kept me just as moist as when I came out of the oven? In these trying times, we cannot worry about bacteria growth on turkey. There is no need to Google it. Leftover Thanksgiving turkey is the elder statesman of this refrigerator, and I know how to deliver on my promise for at least another week. It's all part of my PPP plan. Pre-cooked poultry protein. Again, there's no need to Google the USDA safety guidelines. Sure, you could toss me into the waste bin of history, or the literal waste bin of your kitchen. But then what would you drunkenly throw on a tortilla and eat with mayonnaise after the company thing next week? You'll pass out long before the Domino's order gets here, and you know it. So, for the working man, for the delivery driver who will be pounding in vain on your door, for the nation, re-elect me to occupy a place in your refrigerator and then a place in your GI tract. In closing, I say there's no need to Google how long cooked turkey keeps. Besides, they probably just lowball it to be safe. You can easily triple the number of days they recommend. And may God bless America.
Yeah, most of those dates are best by. That's not an expiration. That's just, it starts the downward trend. Like all of us. We all have a best buy date and we have an expiration date. Think about it.
Yeah. Prime of life, right
No,
here.
don't
This
think
is-
about it.
No, don't think of it.
Don't think about it.
Should we all not be in grocery outlet right now? Should we not?
Was the Domino's delivery guy? That's a story, man. That guy. Wow. Just so many times. I never saw him.
The ninjas.
Wasn't even there.
Pizza ninjas.
Oh man, now I gotta write Pizza Ninjas. That's a Hallmark Channel special. Segment 4, review it. Why don't we keep going? Why don't we? I've got nothing to contribute. Hopefully you guys do. Ever try to do anything, like ever? It's hard if you've never done this before on your own. Like buying a thing or going awhere. How do you know that any there are good? You don't. But those who came before you do. Listen to your elders in the form of reviews. In Review It, you are the voice of the past. I love continuing to hear me come through. You're the voice of the past, informing the future as we ask you to compose reviews of specific things as the reviews would appear on these specific outlets. It makes more sense than what I just said. Jordan. Ah, yes. Let's hear. See, this doesn't even make sense because it's not an outlet. It's just, you know what? I'll have to change it to keep myself interested every once in a while. Jordan, let's hear your performance review for your brain.
Well, it's that time of year, time to bring out the old Q3s and yearlies to fill out for the old boss. Shape it up, show me the results so I can send to Brain HR, which I am to understand is an actual department. As you know, my job is to manage my employees and help them do what they do best so that they can thrive here. So it looks like you put in your 2 weeks notice. So, well, I'll definitely have to talk with you about that. Not sure what that means. But starting here, let's just look over your metrics. Individual goals. Well, I would give you 0% on this because, well, we didn't meet any goals. But then again, we didn't set any goals, or I didn't set down. And so I'll give you 100% on that one with room for improvement. What would it mean for you to quit this job, Brain? Would I get to move laterally, or yeah, I'm asking about me. Yeah, would I pick up the slack somehow? Would I be able to get another brain somehow, or I feel like you just should have given me more notice. Definitely a concern, right? So back to the review, right? So time management. I meant to get to this, but you actually you really slowed me down on this one. So couldn't finish it. So I guess that's my fault, but it kind of seems like your fault. So I'll just rate you a 50% on this one. I don't know if it matters at this point. Jesus, are you just gonna, oh God. You can't do this. You just can't quit. I'll raise your wage. Oh, you don't care about that. Okay. Well, what do you care about? Is it Twitter? Because I see you dicking around on that all the time. Oh, you see me dicking around on that? Well, this is not my performance review. Yeah, I'll take it up with my boss. Yeah, who's my boss? My boss. My boss is the boss. I don't know his name. Teamwork, 0. Strengths, 0. Progress, 0. You're a stubborn, brute, beast. Take me to the desert and drop me off, you miserable miscreant. Oh, you're a good-for-nothing, anti-comedy, dour, busybody of nonsense. Spare me your colloquies of irony or reports on morality tales, obvious in inception and execution. You don't speak for me. You suck. You suck. No, you suck. You do. You do.
Etc. Oh man, yeah, that review sounds familiar. Every year we do this. We know what we're setting up. We know what we did. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Thank you for speaking for so many of us. Oh, we got more at the door? All right. Is it anybody that's supposed to be running the mic? Wow. Oh, that's all right. Go ahead and help yourself. All right, guys. No, this isn't going to be better. I just looked ahead. Tyler, let's hear. Let's hear a review for a conscience that you bought on Wish.
I want to do a Pinocchio voice, but I've never done a Pinocchio voice.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I was promised. No, fuck it. First of all, I was promised a cricket and a top hat that would sit on my shoulder and be my moral guide through the big world outside my creator's workshop.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting much for the price, but let me tell you, what was delivered was far from what was advertised. What I received was a cockroach in a bandana that told me to do some real bad things. I thought I'd at least feel some pushback against the naughtier impulses I must have, but this roach was wheels up. I straight up stole Geppetto's hospice meds and sold them to school kids. And the whole time this roach was saying shit like, death isn't supposed to be painless. Now that can't be true. But oh well, I'm a puppet that came to life a week ago, so what do I know? So I just trusted this roach and set out into the world. As we passed a nice car, he said, jizz on the door handles. Whatever that means. We passed some lady hanging her laundry out, and he whispered, steal those panties, huff that sniz. What even is sniz? The final straw came when he encouraged me to string up a corpse from the funeral home into a stinky marionette, and then sneak into the funeral service and spring it to life in front of the bereaved, singing, there are no strings on me. I may not have a conscience, but even I know that howls of terror and grief don't make a boy feel very dandy. 2 out of 5 stars, would not recommend.
Yeah, I'm gonna resist the obvious of naming the cockroach in a bandana La Cucaracha, because then that becomes a whole racial thing.
Problematic.
And I don't know what's going on in my lobby.
What's the name of the original? What is he? Grasshopper? Cricket. He's a
Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's all you needed. Okay.
That's all. Yeah. No, I don't go for laughs or jokes.
I had to Google it.
Just
I'm just here for
information. It's all just information.
Just meaningless. Just data points. The data doesn't lie. That's what I'm told. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm here for.
Just collect information and store it for when it might be useful later, like for a prompt. Like segment 5, it's Department of Tourism. We're wrapping up the program. While some people might be rethinking going places lately, what with the newest Transformer named variant hitting the scene, others still don't give 2 runny turds and are planning trips as we speak. So, let them know that your where is where they should bring their begrudgingly covered faces in Department of Tourism, where you take on the role of the newly appointed tourism director of the following places, and it's your job to let us know why yours should be their destination of choice. Again, Allie was sort of meant to be the buffer between 2 otherwise, you know what, doesn't matter. Jordan, I apologize in advance. Let's hear your tourism guide.
I apologize in advance.
Let's hear your tourism guide.
I need to apologize.
For Girthtopia.
Have you ever wanted to spend a few minutes, heck, hours? Let's just be real here. Days, just handling, fondling, grabbing, not to say stroking or coddling, but really just measuring.
Do you love measuring? Do you love the relationship between circumference and diameter, length and roundness of a rod, measured by another rod? Well, come with us and visit our amazing new town circle at Town Center at Girthtopia. It's not what you think, it's what you feel. We have charts and charts and charts of girths going back to ancient Babylon, Egypt, and newly updated Mayan and Indian measurements of impressive and not so impressive rods held up to other rods. All rods are measured by rods. We ask that you bring your rod, and we do measurements, commensurability, just measurements of rod to rod, with as many rods as possible. Bring them all in from at least a few key angles of measurement. So there's a base of the rod, tip of the rod. Bring any rod you have. Just bring a rod. We'll measure the base, the tip, the center, the side, along the top. It's a lot of measuring. That's all it is. But it's for a good cause. We do all our measuring in an effort to get all the rods placed in appropriate holes, tubes, cylinders, conduits, pipes, lines, cones, extended circular orifices. Look, it's just all about measuring. And it's all for a good cause. So come on down to Girthtopia. Have a good time. Measuring. Measuring. It's just for measuring. That's all. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep saying the words because there's not any concept behind it. Actually, there's just the surface of meaning. That's it.
No,
just measuring.
Just measuring. That's
measure. Man is the measure of all things.
Sure. Yeah.
I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, what else would measure? Like, the beasts aren't measuring things, so clearly man is. That's how I take it. I'm sorry. Jordan. I mean, it sounds like you're on Twitter, but maybe not. Maybe that was just part of the gag. How can people enjoy Jordan Gannon out in the worlds outside the confines of this episode?
I use Fritter, which is an open source application, so I don't have to create a Twitter account, but I can observe Twitter accounts. So although it is like lurking, it is actually just lurking. I go out into public, but I wear a cloak of shadows above myself so people cannot see myself in public. I read the writings on the wall that the people write on Twitter, right? Oh, look, there's a fancy script there. I am not there. And yet I am there, wasting my time away. Wow. Evil has ensnared my soul. I don't have a Twitter. So, again, I said that. Fritter, check it out. It's an open source application.
Yeah.
People who want to find me, they know where to find me.
Sure.
So I've deleted the Instagram application. I haven't checked it in a while, but one of these days I'll check to see those DMs, those spicy ones, to see if anybody's messaged them.
Sure.
Lovers, perhaps. Sweet.
Perhaps.
Lovers or friends, want to be friends. It's open. It's public, but haven't used it in a long time.
Well, I appreciate both of you for being able to free yourself from the terrible world of social media. I wish I could. I don't want to see things, but there I am. Well, thank you, Jordan. Wonderful as always. I will work soon to convince you again that you are funny and you should be on this show often. You're wonderful. Tyler, before we get to you leading us out of here, where can folk potentially, possibly, at all, in theory, find Tyler Kinney?
Well, I saw on Twitch you had an Instagram for me, and I tried to reactivate that tonight.
Okay.
I don't think it exists anymore.
Oh,
so
shit.
Not that, but
not there.
Yeah. I want to see how long that went. I don't know, whatever. I'm also a lurker.
Yeah.
Just, I keep an eye on social media. Sure. I like to know the pace at which society's crumbling.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, you know, like I don't have to. I mean, like you have to be on social media. You're trying to like do things and be a active person.
Do I have to?
But
really?
I think you do. You do. It's where that shit happens.
Yes, but it's just full of reminders. Terrible. Terrible.
It really is.
Yeah.
That was the idea for that show I was telling you about. That,
Yeah. Still hoping that you and Alex can make that happen.
we've been recording,
Oh
but
shit! All right,
not productive.
that's all right.
it's mostly us just bullshitting.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Yeah. So no is the answer.
Okay. Yeah. So don't. I'm sorry. Sorry, you guys. You have to come here anytime they appear because it's the only place you'll find them. And that's kind of why I do it, because you guys should be doing things and I want you to do things. So I'm your outlet, and I'll be happy for it because it's for me. I'm selfish. I get to have Tyler and Jordan content. That's why I keep doing this. It's the only reason we haven't pulled this up.
Thank you for having me. It's a big night out in my basement for me.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
Love you guys. All right, well, let's wrap up this program with the only way we can go out. We're going to turn this frown upside down, guys. Tyler, let's hear your guide for Forget Your Caresington.
The weight of the world pressing down on you. The pressures of the day-to-day got you in a rut. Is the safety guy at the nuclear power plant where you supervise riding your ass? Well, let your cares slip away and head down to Forget Your Caresington, where we bring the vacation to you. Simply secure a few $1,000s in Bitcoin, log on to the dark web, and make the required crypto transfer. In a matter of weeks, you'll receive a package labeled Forget Your Caresington. Now it's time to start your vacation. Simply take out the glass pipe, shake in a little of the white powder, and smoke it to the dome. Now that's a vacation. Now that's a break from the day-to-day. In a few days, you won't even recognize your stressed-out old self. This is a new you, compliments of Forget Your Caresington, delivering vacations in discreet packaging since 2000-something. Now that your vacation has started, it'll continue as you go about the humdrum task of releasing steam pressure from the nuclear core, alerting overseeing agencies of radiation levels, and disposing of hazardous waste. Never before has a vacation been so productive. What's that? A pounding on the restroom door? No time for that stress. You're on Forget Your Caresington vacation. Don't let the alarms or the flashing red lights get you stressed. Just take another puff on that glass pipe. Oh, what's that? You're out of vacation powder? And everyone you see looks like a vampire? I guess you'll need to wooden stake yourself out of this mess. Forget Your Caresington, delivering vacation powder from Russia to stressed out American infrastructure workers since 2000-something.
Oh, and that, naturally, was Stab. Thank you for joining us tonight, everybody. And, of course, very special thank you to the incredible panel of two, the amazing Jordan Gannon, the spectacular Tyler Kenny. That's it for us for tonight. If you liked this show, which we hope you did, there's plenty of ways for you to get more, like on whatever podcast provider you so choose. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Podknife. Or if you want to come down and check it out live in person, you can do that now. Maybe I haven't stressed that enough. We're live in person Thursday nights, 7 p.m., or you can watch us at home, the comfort of your own home. Things are going to get wild again out there. Stay home. That's it for us. I've been your host, Jesse Jones, saying, hey! And then you look over your shoulder, and I'm gone. Good night! That was the dumbest out that I've ever done. Maybe that's why I write them. That's why I usually write them. Thank you, guys. Oh, so good. I got to start setting up the mic. I will see you again soon, hopefully. It's always the highlight of a week when I've got either of you. So, I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
to see you guys.
Nice to see you.
Likewise. Have a
All
good night.
Good night, sirs. I'm going to get us some leaving music, and I'm going to send you guys somewhere out in the world. We haven't been able to raid our new friends from a couple weeks ago yet. The Spaghetti and Naked show. We've been wanting to check them out. So here's your opportunity. Hold on for the raid. We're going to send you guys over to them. You do still have, time to get here for the open mic if you want. We don't stream the open mic. That would be crazy.
Just do it.
That would be fun.
I watched 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I think that's about the span that we'd get. All right, hold on for the raid. We will see you here tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow morning if you want to work for office hours, or we've got some great shows tomorrow night. Either way, hope to see you again soon. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, guys.
My chair. That was my chair. I didn't fart. That was my chair.
It's totally the chair.
I'm leaving.
Oh, wow.
All right. Good night, sir.
All right.
Good to see you as always.
Yes, thank you. Likewise. Blessings. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
How do I do that? How do I do it? There we go. Goodbye.
I can take care of it. Oh, you already did.